We talked to Professor Kyle Hubbard of the philosophy department here at Saint Anselm College about how the concept of love in St. Augustine compares to our modern conception of romantic love. So many people, when they hear the word love, think of romantic love, the concept that had been developed in modern times by the Romantics and others. Um, how is Augustine's view of love and the type of love that you're going to be talking about different? And what do you think a modern person has to learn from Augustine on love?
Yeah. So as you say, kind of romantic view of love that has come down to us, right? It comes from maybe the chivalric tradition or something in the Middle Ages, and then in the modern period. And so now when we talk about love, we often think of falling in love and romantic love. And Augustine's position is not entirely different from that. While he might not have had as much of a notion of romantic love that we do, he thinks love primarily is desire, right? It's another word for desire. Augustine says we basically are what we love. What we love determines what we do, the choices that we make. And so Augustine thinks the right ordering of our loves is that is who and what we love and to what extent that we love them determines who we are as a person. It determines kind of whether we're a good person or a bad person, because we can love good things and good people, or we can love things like committing crimes or stealing pears, right? As Augustine makes clear. But particularly Augustine's notion of love is that it's a kind of what others have called a unity of agape and eros. That means a kind of unity of both I love somebody because of what this person does for me, and yet there is an element of self-sacrifice. And so I would argue we have a lot to learn from this notion, because even when it comes to romantic love, right, a romantic relationship is not going to be sustained simply by loving the other person only for what he or she does for me. Right? I actually need to sustain a romantic relationship. I actually need to have some level of self-sacrifice, some level of a kind of self-sacrificial element that says I'm going to care and do things for this person and love this person in spite of what they've done to me, or but where I'm actually going to love them for their own sake.